And welcome back out again to Albany as we get set for game number 2 on the night. It's the number 2 seed Princeton boys versus the number 6 seed Stanberry boys here in pool play action. Like to thank our sponsors. Hope you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Mosaic Medical Center, H&B Bank in Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry and Bank Northwest in Stanberry. The Princeton and Stanberry School Districts and the Printery and New Shopper located in Albany. And Mike, it's the second game of the night, and it's two teams that already have wins so far on the season. It was Princeton that put up 90 points in their opening win over Gilman City, 90-6, and it was Stanberry that held their opponent to just 19 points in their 40-19 win over Mound City. Both those games were played last Tuesday.
Yeah, I was really kind of surprised at the Stanberry score, not knowing the quality of the opponent they were playing. As Mound City, you automatically think, gosh, they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
And I know Coach Grimmer, with the loss of Colby McQuinn, I know he was thinking, a season that may have gone down to maybe struggling to find wins a little bit. So that was a good opening for them. Yeah, Colby McQuinn, we talked about last year, really liked him as a sophomore. He's a year older. Or Colby McQueen, was a sophomore last year and did an awful lot of nice things. I thought with Colby McQuinn and Colby McQueen, you were looking at one of the top backcourts maybe in Northwest Missouri. But obviously they've gotten some performances from some other kids. I'll be interested to see how they do. For Princeton, it starts with Talon Holt, one of the top players around, although I know he's had some injuries
this year. But looks like he's dressing for the night, so potentially looking to play.
But even with that, we saw good performances from Clay Evans last year, Kelby Thomas. They've got some guys that have been around and have played a little bit. Cooper Boxley. Mm-hmm. All these guys have experience, and we've really been impressed with Coach Damon Collins and the job that he's done there. Does a really nice job with his kids. Looking forward to it. It's a 2-7 game, or I guess in this game it's 2-6.
Yeah.
With Worth County not playing, but we'll be interested to see. This could be a really good 2-6 game, especially if Talon Holt is limited in some of the things he can do. Didn't look like it right there on that shot.
We'll get set for the Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get set for your starting lineups tonight here. And we'll let you listen in to Derek Brown for tonight's Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
Visitors on the scoreboard, the number 6 seed Stanberry Bulldogs. Number 4, Colby McQueen. Number 13, Colton Dias. Number 14, Jordan Wright. Number 21, Calvin Smithson. And number 23, Decker Heidi. Bulldogs are coached by Nick Groomer, assisted by Austin Schwayback. Home team on the scoreboard, the number 2 seed Princeton Tigers. Number 1, Kelby Thomas. Number 2, Clay Evans. Number 22, Noel Schreffler. Number 23, Cooper Boxley. And number 33, Talon Holt. Tigers are coached by Damon Collins, assisted by Ethan Stickett.
So again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. For Princeton, it'll be Kelby Thomas, Clay Evans, Noel Schreffler, Cooper Boxley, and Talon Holt. For Stanberry, Colby McQueen, Colton Dias, Jordan Wright, Kelvin Smithson, and Decker Heidi. Stanberry will wear their road black uniforms with gold lettering outlined in white. And for the Princeton Tigers, they will wear their home white uniforms with blue lettering outlined in black. Opening tip-off is won here by Princeton. Talon Holt with the basketball, puts up a little floater, bounces off back iron, rebound made by Stanberry. And Colby McQueen going to slowly bring things up, and that might be what you'll see from these two teams. One team wanting to get out quick and try and show their offensive prowess. The other one kind of slow things down to kind of keep the score low. As Jordan Wright loses it, picked up here by Princeton.
I was going to say Princeton started in a 2-3 zone, which kind of lends itself to, if you want to hold the ball a little bit, that's an opportunity to do that, but you can't turn it over. Now 2-2-1 pressure from the Tigers.
Clay Evans with a nice basket there off the steal. McQueen brings the ball across midcourt here for the Bulldogs. Send it over to left wing for Heidi. Up to Jordan Wright. Back right wing for McQueen. Nice pass inside for Dias up at the high post. To Heidi, over to left wing to Wright. McQueen trying to send it in, that time to Smithson, a little behind, picked up by Holt. And kind of got knocked off his lane, can't get it to fall in as Jordan Wright comes away with the rebound. Right left wing for McQueen. Baseline for Dias. Into the corner. Shot from 3 from Heidi. Hits off iron. Rebound pulled in. This time by Cooper Boxley. Clay Evans sends it across for Thomas. Kelby Thomas, top of the key, trying to set up the Tiger offense. Clay Evans for Boxley. Up top for Holt. Talon Holt into the corner. Boxley up top. Kelby Thomas, open 3, rolls out. Rebound made by Jordan Wright. Dias down on the block. Can't get it to go. Rebound picked up by the Tigers of Princeton. Clay Evans tries to set up the Tiger offense. Sends it right wing to Thomas. Now over to Noel Schreffler.
The Bulldogs in man-to-man defense. They've got Decker Heidi giving up quite a bit of size to Talon Holt.
As Clay Evans knocks one in from the left elbow.
But I'm sure whenever he puts it on the floor, he's going to draw a crowd.
Oh, yes. Wright gets it over to McQueen, but a 10-second violation going to be called here against Stanberry. That 2-1-2 pressure from Princeton. going to give a little bit of trouble here to Stanberry.
It's a soft press, which you have to attack.
Yes.
And I always thought the way to beat it was to take the ball to the trap, but then reverse out of it before the trap closed, and then push a little bit.
Talon Holt, deep three, can't get it to go. Rebound made by Boxley.
The theory behind the 2-2-1 is you want the other team to go out of control a little bit, or if they take a lot of time to get it over the midcourt line, it's 8 or 9 seconds.
And they're going to get a foul here against Princeton as Colby McQueen trying to bring it coast to coast. The foul is going to be called against Kelby Thomas. That'll be his first, team's first. Into the corner for Wright. Left wing, Decker Heidi into the corner again for McQueen. Gives it to Smithson. His shot no good over top of Holt. Wright with the rebound, puts it back up. His shot is too long.
Man, just a little bit of an intimidation factor with Holt in the middle of that 2-3 zone for the Tigers.
And Holt can't get the shot to fall. Rebound pulled in by Colton Dias. 4-0, Princeton leads halfway through the first quarter of play. All 4 points from Princeton so far coming from Clay Evans. Wright trying to get into Smithson up at the high post. Knocked away. And it's going to be picked up by Thomas, who is willing to get on the floor for it for Princeton. Boxley gets it to Holt, left wing. Finds an open Cooper
Nice
Boxley as he'll lay it in off the glass for 2. 3:34 left to play in the first quarter. And McQueen going to get Boxley to pick up a foul. That will be the second foul here against Princeton and the first here against Boxley.
With that 2-2-1 press, the obvious thing you'd like to have the offense do is dribble across the midcourt line and pick it up into a trap. That's the cardinal no-no.
Yes.
Don't go into go dead man's corner.
The pass tipped there by Kelby Thomas right to his teammate Noel Schreffler. Now Cooper Boxley sends it up to Kelby Thomas. Inside for Schreffler, back to Thomas. Can't get it to go, gets the rebound, trying to send it back out to Holt. And a foul going to be called here on the floor against Stanberry.
Thomas and Evans have been really active with their hands on the top of that 2-3 zone.
Foul goes against Colby McQueen, his first. Clay Evans can't get the shot from 3 to go. Rebound by Noel Schreffler, trying to send it back out to Evans. Picked up here by Jaron Stoll. Heidi with the basketball in the corner. Trying to get to Leo Fletchall. Picked up by Dias just before it goes out of bounds on the baseline. Bringing it out to McQueen. Stolen away by Talon Holt. Kind of loses handle on it. Goes up off glass for 2, and he might have got away with a little bit of walk there.
Yeah.
Down at the block. Kind of stopped and then took another half a step. Fletchall gets it across here for McQueen. He'll dribble through a couple of defenders, but a foul going to be called here against the Tigers. And this time it's going to go against Noel Schreffler. That'll be his first, team's third. 2:22 left to play here in the first quarter. 8-0, Princeton leads. And Princeton going to get a little bit taller here as they bring in Hunter Lowry and Cash Holt.
But a better job by the Bulldogs, too. That time they approached the trap, reversed it again, and Colby McQueen is able to split the defense and draw a foul.
Leo Fletchall in the corner, up here for McQueen, for Stoll. Decker Heidi at the high post trying to get it to Dias, and the bounce pass at his knees is going to end up.
It's going to be a 3-second call.
It's going to be something. As Talon Holt gets it off for Thomas, goes up off glass, no good. Rebound picked up here by Jaron Stoll. And Stoll stops, rejected back off the freshman Cash Holt's hand. Into McQueen, he can't get it to go. And then they're going to get Fletchall on the foul on the rebound. So 8-0 is the Princeton lead. 1:38 left to play here in the opening quarter. And right now, the definite size advantage going towards Princeton. Talon Holt right wing over to his brother Cash into the corner. Clay Evans from 3. Misses short off iron.
I know Talon Holt is not necessarily a post player, but you wonder if they ran him back into the post the way he can pass. You're either going to give him a pretty good shot or he's going to find an open teammate.
Heidi gets it down onto the block for Colton Dias. And he's going to have his shot blocked by the Holt brothers. Picked up, though, by Fletchell.
Nice up and under move by Dias.
And then McQueen gets the bucket from beyond the arc. And that puts Stanberry on the board. 8-3, 49 seconds remain here in the opening quarter. Can't quite able to get off the glass there is Kaufman, but the putback is good from the freshman Hunter Lowry. Jaron Stoll able to get it across midcourt. Leaves it now for McQueen. Dribbles in, puts in a little floater just in front of the free throw line, off the mark, out of bounds. Talon Holt, Clay Evans will get an extended breather here with 21.5 seconds left here in the first. A well-deserved extended breather. Thomas, top of the key, over to Cash Holt, left wing. Gets it to Kaufman. Back out here now for Lincoln Burnt. And driving that time was Hunter Lowry, but a foul going to be called here on the floor with 2 seconds left. As the foul going to go here against Nate Giffen.
For maybe a little lob action here.
Lincoln Burnt gets the shot, unable to get it to go in just as the buzzer sounded. 10-3, Princeton with the lead at the end of the first quarter of play. We're ready to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as we get ready to start second quarter action. It'll be Stanberry basketball to start out the second quarter.
Well, only one basket for the Bulldogs in the first quarter, but they're only down 7.
Yes.
Now man-to-man action for the Tigers.
And they're going to get a blocking foul here against Princeton. And that's going to go against Kelby Thomas. And you think some of that for Damon Collins was, during that break, Coach Groomer trying to talk to his team about how to try and break that zone. As the shot from 3, no good there from Jaron Stoll. Back in transition was Clay Evans and knocked out of bounds off his hands of Jordan Wright.
Well, Wright and Heidi aren't real tall, but they're going to fight you every step of the way.
Kelby Thomas, top of the key, over to the right wing for Clay Evans. Lincoln Burnt, top of the key, 3, off the mark. Ball knocked around. Picked up here by Jaron Stoll. Gets it now for Wright. Colby McQueen, top of the key. Will drive, Puts it up off glass for two. Nice, strong take and finish there for McQueen. From three, Clay Evans, short. And a foul going to be called here on the rebound against Princeton. And it's going to go against Tyler Kaufman. The foul against Kaufman will be his first, team second here. Just a minute into the second quarter. McQueen top of the key over to the right wing for Stoll. Back up to McQueen. Another strong take and
nice
drive.
take.
All 7 points for Stanberry coming by the way of Colby McQueen, as it's now a 3-point ball game in favor of Princeton, 10-7. Talon Holt top of the key. Drives strong inside the paint and just lays it in for two.
Good Euro step. Used his size and strength to go over the top. I really kind of was surprised maybe he didn't draw a crowd when he drove there, make him give it up.
Right, left wing. Trying to send it to Smithson. Gets away, picked up by McQueen. Back out to right, top of the key. Just in front of the three-point line, can't get it to go. Comes away with his own rebound. Picked up by Stoll, left wing. Back up top for Wright. McQueen. Back for Wright, right wing three. No good, rebound made by Evans. Talon Holt, deep three. Misses short. Kaufman comes in and is able to pick up the rebound. Lincoln Burnt sends it out. Clay Evans now from three. Hits off back iron. Rebound made by Thomas. Holt up and under, off glass for two.
I wonder if Holt's maybe, if he gets out on the break and got an open look at three, he's definitely capable of hitting that shot.
Yes.
I wonder if maybe he'll spend a little time down along the baseline.
With the basketball is Nate Giffen. And they're going to get a foul here against Princeton. Against Tyler Kaufman. That's going to be the third here of the quarter. And the second here against Kaufman in the game.
You know, the two fouls, though, Kaufman's got, as a coach, they don't really bother you that much because, boy, he's working, he's hustling, trying to get a loose ball, trying to get his hands active on defense. Just a little overzealous, but you can sometimes you can kind of live with those. Now, you don't want to see him get his fourth and fifth one like that.
Heidi over to the right wing for Wright. Heidi shot from just past the free throw line, no good. Holt with the rebound. And a foul going to be called here on the floor against Stanberry. Probably not the worst foul that they've committed.
I was going to say it was going to be a layup if they didn't call the foul.
The problem, that's going to be the second here on Colby McQueen. First foul against Stanberry here of the quarter. And he almost picked up a third there.
Well, and McQueen has got to stay on the floor.
And the shot from Evans, no good. Tip back, picked up here by Holt. Boxley with the basketball. Back up to Talon Holt. Has it stripped away. Holt able to pick it back up. Drives in inside the paint. And just a nice little touch off the glass for two. 16-7, Princeton leads halfway through the second quarter of play. Jordan Wright gets it into Colton Dias up at the high post. His shot, no good. Thought it might have been tipped a little bit, but they say no.
You know, back in the early 90s, there was a book out called The Jordan Rules about how to defend Michael Jordan, and one of them was when he put the ball on the floor, the nearest defender to him had to rush and double him, make him give up the ball. And you're seeing Holt get three, sometimes at least two and three, maybe even four dribbles.
Yes.
And he's getting deep into the paint.
Evans hits the three there from the corner. See if that gets him off and going from behind the arc. Fletchall trying to bring it down inside to Dias, able to spin around. And they're going to get a foul here against Talon Holt.
Nice
and it will send
interior
Dias
passing.
to the line.
Nice interior passing right there.
It's going to be the first against Talon Holt. Team's fourth here of the quarter. And the first from Dias is good. Second free throw attempt, no good. And keeping it in is the freshman Hunter Lowry. Clay Evans over for Talon Holt, deep three. Can't get it to go. Colton Dias with a rebound. We've seen Holt hit that before.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Here in Albany, I think it was to send to Albany-Princeton overtime, or double overtime.
Well, yeah. I think he sent it into the overtime and then into double overtime
Yes.
with one of those.
Jordan Wright, right wing. Cross court. Tipped, almost stolen away there by Noel Schreffler. Decker Heidi up for Jordan Wright. Dias, high post. Right wing to Stoll for Jordan Wright. Left wing to Heidi.
Tigers back to a 2-3 zone.
And they're going to get Stoll on the travel. Two and a half left to play in the second quarter. 19-8 Princeton with the lead here over Stanberry. And this matchup between the 2 and 6 seeds here in pool play of the Albany tournament. Driving is Cash. Holt takes it to the glass and lays it in for two. Colton Dias is going to be fouled on the baseline. That'll be the fifth foul, and he'll be shooting 2 free throws. So that is the fifth foul. So he will be shooting 2 free throws, and it will be Colton Dias. And the first free throw is good. Second one, no good. Rebound pulled in here by Cooper Boxley. Clay Evans drives to the block, puts up the shot off glass for two. 23-9, Princeton leads. 2 minutes left to play in the second. Decker Heidi, right wing. Trying to send it up top. Talon Holt comes away with it and lays it in for two.
Well, what was a 2-3 zone now is a 3-2 or a 1-2-2 zone if you prefer.
And a 30-second Petty General Center timeout taken by Stanberry. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
25-9, Princeton leads. 1:41 left to play here in the second quarter. It'll be Stanberry basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Colby McQueen will bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Over for Jordan Wright. Into the corner for Stoll. And they're going to trap, and it'll be stolen away here by Talon Holt. Clay Evans found him maybe a little too late. Nope,
nice
lays
pass.
it off the glass.
Nice pass. It was a nice finish, but it was
Yes.
a nice lead pass from Talon Holt.
Thought maybe they're going to find him just a little too late, but he's able to put it in. Wright trying to send it up to the high post. Tipped away by Boxley, picked up by Evans. He'll give it back to Holt, and he'll dunk it home. 29-9, it's a 20-point lead here in favor of Princeton. It was down to 3 points at one point late in the first quarter. Underneath a minute left to play in the second. Jaron Stoll gets it to McQueen. Drives. Loses it, but a foul going to be called here on the floor against Princeton. But either way, McQueen will shoot 2 free throws.
Well, McQueen sat down for a little bit with those 2 fouls, and that really allowed Princeton to break away.
And that was the 3rd foul against Noel Schreffler. Checking in for him is going to be his brother, John. As Colby McQueen able to hit in the first. And hits the second as well. 29-11. Princeton leads. Holt drives, stops in the paint, puts up the shot, can't get it to go. Trying to tap in his own rebound, can't get it to go. Able to try and come away with a steal, still rolling around, finally picked up by McQueen. McQueen back in transition, slows things up now. And he'll lose it up at the high post, gives it off. Here for Giffen, back to McQueen. 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And it's going to get knocked out of bounds. Here were 4 seconds left off the hands of Cooper Boxley. They're going to take out Talon Holt and bring in Lincoln Burnt. Here with 4 seconds to make sure Holt doesn't get the foul. Colby McQueen, shot from 3 is good at the buzzer. 29-14, Princeton leads. So I think they're going to talk, and is that going to be a 2-pointer or a 3-pointer? One put up a 3, the other one put up 2.
My first reaction, well, now they've changed it to a 3.
So it is going to be a 3-pointer there for McQueen, 29-14. We'll be back with your Albany Hy-Vee halftime when we come back in a moment.
All the care you need is right here in our community. At Mosaic Medical Center Albany, our board-certified doctors and healthcare professionals provide quality care that fits your schedule. And we're constantly expanding services and adding diagnostic technologies to better serve neighbors like you. When complicated cases occur, you can rest easy knowing we can consult with other Mosaic doctors and even Mayo Clinic to find treatments that work for you. Learn more at mymlc.com/Albany. When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home. Bank Northwest is a full-service bank offering checking, interest-bearing accounts, savings accounts, certificates of deposit, safe deposit boxes, as well as agricultural, real estate, business, and consumer loans. Bank Northwest features 5 locations in Northwest Missouri in Bethany, Cameron, Hamilton, Polo, and Stanberry, as well as 8 easy-to-use ATM locations throughout the area as well. Bank Northwest is your hometown bank covering Northwest Missouri. Bank Northwest, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. At the half, it's Princeton that leads 29-14. Take a look here at the stats from the first half for Princeton. They're shooting 14 for 34 from the field, 1 for 11 from behind the three-point arc. No free throws attempted in that first half by Princeton. Led in scoring, Talon Holt with 12 points, 11 points for Clay Evans, 2 points for Cash Holt, Cooper Boxley, and Hunter Lowry. For Stanberry, they're shooting 4 for 16 from the field, 2 for 5 from behind the three-point arc, 4 for 6 from the free throw line. They've got 12 points so far from Colby McQueen, 2 points from Colton Dias.
Well, when McQueen went down, and that may be a storyline all year, that he just cannot get in foul trouble. I mean, it was a 3-point game. They kind of stayed close. He kind of helps restore some sanity against pressure. And when he went and sat down, it ballooned to a 20-point lead. He comes back in. He's got it back down to 15, primarily from 12 of the 14 points that they've got. So you just wonder with Stanberry, the issue all year is who else is going to score for them to give them some breathing room. Maybe you hope one of those post players comes along, whether it's Dias or Smithson, maybe one of those two develop. But they really need another person besides McQueen that can score, and that's where the loss of Colby McQueen really, really hurts.
Yes.
For Princeton, they've really had not a great shooting night, although they're 14 for 34. It's not 40-some%, but 1 for 11 from the free throw line. I don't think, or from the 3-point line.
Yes.
I don't think if you're Stanberry, I don't think I'd want to count on that.
And especially 1 for 9 from Clay Evans and Talon Holt combined.
Yeah, and the 1 is from Clay Evans.
Yes.
And because we've seen Holt just turn it on and just be lights out.
Same thing for Evans as well. I mean, when they get hot from behind that 3-point arc, there's no stopping them. It's
really tough, and especially you wonder if somebody else. Cash Holt has been really impressive. I thought in the brief time that he's played here in the first half, I thought he's done a lot of nice things.
And the same thing there with the other freshman, Hunter Lowry down inside.
Too.
He's been able to pick up some good rebounds and do some nice things inside. So we'll just have to see as the half goes along. Remember, tonight's halftime brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and smile in the aisles in your Albany Hy-Vee. We'll be back to start the second half when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is here to help you with all of your DIY projects. Whether you're doing a home remodel, some repair work, a painting job, or a plumbing job, Hogue Lumber Company's dedicated staff can help you get the materials that you need to do the job right. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany is your trusted hometown hardware store and lumber yard for more than 4 decades.
Northwest Cell, your local cell phone provider, is a proud supporter of all local schools. Northwest Cell has authorized agents located in Albany, Grant City, Maryville, Mound City, Oregon, Rockport, Stanberry, and Tarkio. Stop in at any of Northwest Cell's authorized agents or visit nwmcell.com to learn about their FlexPay unlimited data plans or any of this month's hot deals.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Where there's a helpful smile in every eye. Shop Hy-Vee.
The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to sponsor the students of the Albany, King City, Stanberry, and Worth County school districts. Not only does eating beef provide good nutrition, it supports the local economy. The Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Associations are proud to be an active part in today's agriculture. From first dates to graduations and everything in between, Beef is there to help celebrate all of life's great moments. When life never stops moving, one thing will always bring your family together. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
And welcome back out again here to Albany. Again, like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Northwest Cell, the Gentry and Worth County Cattlemen's Association. Mosaic Medical Center. H&B Bank in Stanberry. Pineview Manor in Stanberry and Bank Northwest in Stanberry. The Princeton and Stanberry School Districts and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Remember, your halftime tonight was brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Find everything on your grocery list and a smile in the aisles at your Albany Hy-Vee. 29-14 Princeton leads here at the half, and they will start the basketball as we start third quarter action. Kelby Thomas with the basketball up at the top of the key. Both teams come back out with their original 5 starting lineup here to start. Evans back to Thomas. Now for Holt. And Jordan Wright, Kelby Thomas are going to tie it up. It'll be a jump ball that goes to Stanberry.
We definitely like to see two guys get on the floor. I think that's really an underrated thing that's not taught maybe as much.
Colton Dias with the basketball. Sends it back out to Wright. Up top for McQueen. Right wing to Heidi. Right back to Heidi, right wing. Colby McQueen from the free throw line. Can't get the shot to go. Thomas with the rebound. Quickly up now for Evans. Over to the right wing, Thomas. Gives it for Noel Schreffler. Evans with the basketball in the corner up to Kelby Thomas. A minute 20 has passed so far here in this half. Neither team has been able to get back onto the board. Evans from the free throw line. Off the mark. Talon Holt comes in trying to tap it in and can't. Colby McQueen will bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. Over now for Jordan Wright. And they're going to get Wright out of bounds here on the near sideline.
Now Princeton, after a made shot or after a dead ball, they're going with the 2-2-1 press. On a miss, they come back in 1-2-2 and trying to trap in the corners. Maybe not every time.
Holt, top of the key, 3, rolls out. Rebound pulled in by Smithson. Jordan Wright to bring the ball across midcourt for the Bulldogs. And it's tipped there by Evans. And Thomas and Dias tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Goes back to Princeton. (29-14), 5:45 left to play here in this third quarter. Still looking for the first points here of the second half. Evans over to left wing for Thomas. Up now for Holt. Left elbow, drains it. Heidi gets it now for Jordan Wright. McQueen will get across midcourt, gets it for Wright. Back out to Heidi. Dribbles in, puts up a shot, leaves it short. Rebound by Smithson as he'll put it up and in for 2 on the putback. 31-16, 5 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Talon Holt with the basketball, right wing. Up for Kelby Thomas. Over to Noel Schreffler. To Clay Evans. Holt comes in, lays it off the glass for 2.
Kind of a staggered screen situation, a good cut, good curl cut by Holt down the lane. strong finish around the basket.
Dias into the corner for Heidi. McQueen, left wing three, leaves it short. Smithson with the rebound, goes up, can't get it to go, tipped around, back to McQueen. Right wing Heidi from two, no good. Ball knocked around, picked up again by McQueen. Another opportunity, no good.
Well, Stanberry just worked hard and worked themselves into about three shots there.
And Talon Holt driving will be fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul this time going to go against Decker Heidi. That'll be his first, team's first here of the third quarter as Holt will shoot 2 free throws. First one rolls out, no good. Jaron Stoll, Leo Fletchall will check in for Heidi and Smithson. Second free throw attempt here from Talon Holt is good. Halfway through the third quarter, 34-16, Princeton leads. Fletchall gets it to McQueen, who brings it across midcourt. Jordan Wright, right wing. Down to Fletchall, baseline. And the ball is going to bounce out of bounds on the line. Ball inbounds up for Jordan Wright up at the top of the key. High post for Dias. Left wing for McQueen. Baseline shot, can't get it to go. Talon Holt with the rebound. Quickly back in transition. Kelby Thomas gets the bucket and the foul. And the foul going to go against Jaron Stoll, his first. Team's second here of the quarter. The end one opportunity from Kelby Thomas. Misses short off iron. Out of bounds here off of Princeton. It's a 20-point Princeton lead, 36-16 with 3:23 left to play in the third. McQueen will bring it across. Jordan Wright trying to send it inside to Dias, picked off by Noel Schreffler. Baseball pass up to Clay Evans, unable to be corralled as it'll go out of bounds. Cash, Holt, Hunter, Lowry will check in for Boxley and Schreffler. Heidi gets it quickly up to Dias on the baseline. Trying to get it to McQueen, unable to control the pass as it goes out of bounds just in front of midcourt. 2:33 left to play in the third quarter, 36-16. The Tigers of Princeton with the lead here over the Bulldogs of Stanberry. Talon Holt, little floater from the free throw line, leaves it just short. Clay Evans with the rebound, goes in, lays it up, and puts it in for two. Jaron Stoll up top for Fletchall. Gets it back to McQueen. McQueen loses it. Cash Holt quickly up for Thomas. Trying to get it back to Evans, stolen away here by Decker Heidi. Heidi gets it off for Colby McQueen. A foul going to be called here against Talon Holt. That'll be his second, team's first here of the quarter. And going to the line to shoot two here will be Colby McQueen. First free throw from McQueen, bounces out, no good. Smithson will check in for Dias, and Kaufman will check in for Thomas. Second free throw attempt from Colby McQueen. Rolls out, rebound pulled in by the freshman Lowry. Cash Holt, right wing, misses. Lowry with the rebound, and they're going to get a jump ball that goes to Stanberry. Two-2-1 pressure. Full court put on here by Princeton. Fletchall trying to go through it. Throws it behind him, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Colby McQueen.
Yeah, just a tough way to go right now. Sometimes they leave you alone. Sometimes they attack. You notice they're not going to attack McQueen because he can dribble through and out of the trap, and it puts him in a mismatch. But there are other players that they will try to trap a little quicker.
Lowry out for Evans from three. Misses. Lowry with the rebound, goes back up, and gets it to fall in for two.
Good job by the freshman. Gives him a little size inside along with Holt.
McQueen brings it across. Dribbles through traffic, takes it all the way, and lays it off the glass for two. He has 14 of Stanberry's 18 points so far here in the ballgame. 50 seconds remain here in the third. And they're going to get a foul here on Stanberry. And it's going to go against Decker Heidi. That'll be his second, team's third. It's a 40-18 Princeton lead. Dias checks in along with Nate Giffen. As Smithson, Fletchall, and Jaron Stoll check out. Also checking back in is Jordan Wright. Cross-court pass to Cash Holt. He'll drive baseline. Leaves it short off the iron. And it's going to go out of bounds here off of Stanberry's Colton Dias. Talon Holt to inbounds. Finds an open brother. Cash Holt off glass for two.
And what Cash Holt did there, I thought maybe he could have done on his baseline drive. Just come to a strong jump stop and power the ball up instead of trying to shoot the runner in a crowd.
Kaufman tips the ball away. Clay Evans will bring it across here with underneath 20 seconds left in the third. Kaufman, right wing three. Misses everything. Cash Holt with the rebound, but is going to be stepping out of bounds. 42-18, 13.4 left here in the third. Checking in for Princeton will be John Treffler, as he'll give Talon Holt a breather here to end the third quarter.
Just stay in that 1-2-2 zone, maybe trap a little bit.
Jordan Wright into the corner. Colby McQueen from three, misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by John Treffler. Clay Evans, full court shot, no good. And we will go to the fourth quarter with Princeton leading 42-18 when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
When you bank at H&B Bank, you bank with a financial institution that people trust. You also bank with an institution that handles decision-making locally. When you're in need of lending advice, turn to the bank that carries experience and compassion for every situation. With loans available for home mortgages, rural land, ag lending, and much more, you can trust that H&B Bank provides the right fit for all your needs. Come see the staff at the Stanberry branch and see how H&B Bank is making it possible. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Pineview Manor in Stanberry has been providing kind, gentle, and compassionate care for over 40 years. Pineview Manor is a skilled nursing facility that provides care for residents requiring a certain level of medical care that can't be met through home or other community services. Pineview Manor in Stanberry features physical, occupational, and speech therapy, as well as assisted living. Pineview Manor in Stanberry. There's someplace like home.
Cash Holt's pass to the baseline going to be stolen away here by Stanberry. And Colby McQueen has that one rejected back where it came from. And on the out-of-bounds line with the basketball is Decker Heidi. 42-18 as we start the fourth quarter. Princeton with the lead. Evans leaves it up to the top. Into the corner for John Schreffler. Down inside for Lowry. Goes up and under, too strong. Rebound going to be pulled in by Dias. Jordan Wright up top for McQueen. And they got it down to Giffen, whose pass back to Heidi was tipped out of bounds off of Princeton. Jordan Wright, right wing for McQueen. Heidi back over to Wright. Back over to left wing, McQueen from three, off back iron, rebound made by Dias, goes up, and is going to try and find some open area, but loses it right to Clay Evans, who quickly in transition drives. And they're going to get a charge here against Evans.
A little bit of a force that time down the floor.
Foul against Evans was his first, team's first here of the quarter. McQueen for Giffen, over now to Heidi. McQueen, right wing three. Bounces out, rebound made by Dias. But they're going to get a foul here against Lincoln Burnt. Foul against Burnt is going to be his first, team's second here of the quarter. Wright gets it to Heidi, back to McQueen in the corner. Inside to Dias. Has it tipped, can't get it to go. Comes away with his own rebound. It'll be a jump ball. That's going to go to Princeton.
Well, I know he's having a tough time going against Talon Holt inside, but they've got to keep going to some players inside. They've got to develop, get those guys a little bit of confidence that they can score and do some things down inside.
John Schreffler's three from the corner bounces out. Rebound made by Stanberry. McQueen over to left wing to Heidi. Up to Wright. Inside to Dias from the free throw line. His shot hits the front iron and rolls in for to do 42-20. It's a 22-point lead for Princeton. 5:45 left to play here in the ball game. John Schreffler gets it to the freshman Lincoln Burnt. And Tyler Kaufman going to be called for the travel.
He tried to make his move. I think he just lost his balance.
Yeah. Colby McQueen sends it right wing for Wright, trying to send it in to Dias. Tipped back. Kaufman comes away with it. Sends it up for Thomas, and he is going to be fouled. We'll go to the line to shoot two free throws. Foul will be against Jordan Wright, his first, team's first here in the fourth quarter. First free throw from Thomas misses short off front iron. Boxley and Noel Schreffler will check back in. As Thomas's second free throw attempt is good. 43-20 Princeton lead, 5:23 left to play in the fourth quarter. Colby McQueen sends it right wing for Heidi. Up to the top of the key for Jordan Wright. Trying to get it inside to the high post to Dias. Back out to Heidi. He'll lose it as it's picked up by Thomas. Takes it with his left hand, no good, and Holt trying to put it back, couldn't get it. Thomas's pass returned once again there for McQueen. Talon Holt is going to be fouled here by Decker Heidi as he tried to pass that one to Cooper Boxley.
You got to give Heidi a lot of credit. He hadn't backed down a bit. He's giving away a lot of size and strength.
That'll be the third foul against Heidi, team second. And a bit of a line change there from Stanberry.
And even to that, Holt still had gotten his share of points on the board.
They're going to get a travel there against Clay Evans. 43-20, 4:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Jaron Stoll gets this one off here to Aiden Graham for Leo Fletchall. Stolen away here by Talon Holt. Lays it up and puts it in for two.
A little bit of a runner.
Jaron Stoll, top of the key. Sends it right wing for Parker Ginther. Leo Fletchall for Stoll. Back up to Ginther. Right wing Fletchall trying to bring it inside. Again to Graham, loses it. Picked up here by Noel Schreffler. Talon Holt with the basketball, top of the key. Puts up a three off the mark. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Jaron Stoll. We do have replacements ready to come in at the next stoppage for Princeton. Left wing Parker Ginther gets it off for Fletchall from Stoll. His shot is up and good. Kelby Thomas with the basketball up at the top of the key for Princeton. And they're going to get a substitution timeout here as Princeton will make a line change. And Tyler Kaufman will inbounds here for the Tigers, leading 45-22 with 3.5 left in the fourth quarter. Right wing with it will be Lincoln Burnt up top for Kaufman. Puts up the shot, too hard off backboard, no good, but there to clean it up is the freshman Hunter Lowry.
Seen some nice things out of Lowry in this game. Short period of time, he's got 6 or 8 points.
Shot from Stoll from the front of the key, no good. Rebound and fouled will be Aiden Graham as he'll go to line to shoot two. Foul that time against Princeton. It's going to be their third team foul of the half, and it'll be the first here against John Schreffler. Aiden Graham's first free throw attempt misses off back iron. Second free throw from Graham is good. 47-23, Princeton leads. 3 minutes remaining here in the ball game. John Schreffler will send it over now for Lincoln Burnt. Left wing to Kaufman. Up top. And that time Lowry loses it, picked up by Stoll.
A tough pass to handle.
Graham inside, but going to be called for the travel before he can get the shot off. So 2:32 remains. 47-23 is the 24-point Princeton lead. Chase Evans sends it back up top now for Burnt. Lowry for Kaufman. Drives to the baseline, can't get the shot to go. Bounced out now here to Chase Evans. Kaufman trying to bring it into Lowry, and he's going to just barely touch it as it goes out of bounds. Now Hudson Groomer will check in. Also checking in will be, well, that's Colby McQuinn's number, but that is not Colby McQuinn. Hudson Groomer puts up a shot from the right elbow, no good. Rebound is going to be made here by Kaufman. And that time, Hunter Lowry can't pull in the pass.
Hunter was counting that in the scorebook and just looked away, kind of like the Chiefs receivers.
No, that one was too close of a catch. Stanberry with the basketball, sends it off into the corner here for Groomer. Up top for Stoll from 3. Off back iron, rebound made by Graham, and he is going to be fouled. Foul will go here against Kaufman. That'll be his 3rd. Team's 4th. Jax Heidi will check in for Stanberry. Cash Holt will check in for Princeton. I believe the unnamed Bulldog in Colby McQuinn's numbers, Connor Keogh, as the shot there from Parker Ginther comes up short off iron. Ginther comes away with the rebound. Groomer is going to be called for the travel with 1:07 left to play here in the 4th. 47-23, Princeton leads Stanberry, and they will win their first game here of pool play. Down inside for Lowry. Has it knocked away, that time by Aiden Graham. Picked up by Groomer. Aiden Graham trying to send it over to Jax Heidi. Stolen away. Cash Holt goes up, lays it up for 2. 49-23 with 34 seconds remaining here in the ball game.
Cash Holt's going to be a really good player. Maybe needs a few more bricks in his pocket. But that'll develop as well.
And Holt going to come away with another steal. This time he'll hold things out up at the top of the key.
Good play. Just going to run it on out.
We'll send it over to the freshman Lincoln Byrne.
Class move by Cash Holt.
49-23 is the final. We'll be back with the BTC Bank post game and tonight's Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank school mascot debit card. Choose the card that fits your favorite local school, and you can earn that school extra cash. Available for new accounts or replacement cards for an existing account. Visit one of BTC Bank locations to get your school mascot debit card today, where they can instantly issue your new card. BTC Bank, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Community-minded just like you. BTC Bank.
Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany is your hometown trophy and award shop. Winter Circle North makes all kinds of trophies for sports, car shows, livestock shows, baby shows, and more. Winter Circle North also does plaques of all sizes and kinds. Want something unique? Winter Circle North has you covered with sublimation gifts and acrylic awards. Order your trophies, awards, or one-of-a-kind items. Call Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North at 816-632-5599 or find them on Facebook at Winter Circle North.
And welcome back out again here to Albany as Princeton comes away with the 49-23 victory tonight over Stanberry. We'll take a look here at the stats. Princeton boys finished 23 for 59 from the field, 1 for 17 from behind the three-point arc, 2 for 5 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Talon Holt with 19 points, 13 points for Chase Evans, 6 points for Hunter Lowry, and also Cash Holt, 3 points for Kelby Thomas, 2 points for Cooper Boxley. Stanberry finishes 8 for 36 from the field, 2 for 9 from behind the three-point arc, 5 for 10 from the free throw line. Led in scoring tonight by Colby McQueen with 14 points, 4 points for Colton Dias, 2 points on the night for Jaron Stoll and Calvin Smithson, 1 point on the night for Aiden Graham. Mike, tonight our Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game goes to Talon Holt.
Yeah, and he really had a tough night shooting, at least from 3, 1 for 17. I just don't think you're going to see that from Princeton very much. Overall, shooting percentage not terrible. Probably wasn't what they would have liked to have had. But the big thing that jumped out at me, just like the last game, 59 shots from Princeton from the field, 36 for Stanberry. And unless you just shoot an ungodly percentage, that kind of point or that kind of shot differential is just not going to win you any games.
No.
A lot of that was turnovers. A lot of it second shots that the Tigers were able to get against the Bulldogs. The biggest thing from Stanberry, had a nice performance by Colby McQueen, and I think the issue all year is going to be, can they get scoring from anybody else to really take some pressure off McQueen? And but Townholt, good choice. Could have made a case for Clay Evans, I think, but Townholt's was the good choice for this game.
Our next game coming up will be the number 4 seed Pattonsburg girls and number 5 seed North Andrew girls coming up for you next here on Albany TV.